Hello everypony, this is Nature's Fury, and I'm here today to do a blind reaction to My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, Season 4, Episode 8. The title I have is A Generous Spirit. I'm gonna have to assume it has something to do with Rarity, because she's she was the bearer of element of generosity, even though they had to give up the elements. But it was still part of them. And I kind of went over that in the second episode, first season. But I guess we'll find out, and to do that, we'll start it in 3, 2, 1, and play.
There you are, Rarity. That's the last of your bags.
Actually, Spike, I've got one last pile of bags over there.
Of course you do.
Won't you be a dear?
Sure. I'll be a dear.
An entire week in the fabulous city of Manhattan! Plus, all of my very best friends there with me!
Of course we'd all come along to support you during Fashion Week, Rarity.
Not that you'll need it. We're sure you'll win. I can't begin to tell you how excited I am that you'll all be there with me! However, perhaps I can show you...
What's that?
No, it's a magic trick! You know, where I pick a card and remember what it is, and then you put it back in the deck so you can't look at it, and these are tickets to the hottest musical on right away!
You couldn't mean Hinny of the Hills, because that show's been sold out for months. Or could you?
I could. I do.
Oh, Rarity, you didn't have to do that, but since you did...
This trip is fun already! I love jumping up and down!
Alright. I did like how Rarity just kind of walked past Pinky when she was being Pinky. Okay, let's ignore her. So they're going to Manhattan, so that's cool. We get to see Manhattan again. More than just a little bitty flashback.
Come along, ponies! I found us a place to stay only a block from the train station in the very heart of this glorious metropolis.
Hey, look! There's the theater where Hinny of the Hills is playing.
Wow, Rarity, how'd you manage to get us seats for tomorrow night?
Oh, I gave some designs to the costume designer, so he pulled a few strings.
Cool!
That is what makes Manhattan so splendid and amazing. You do something nice for some pony, and then you never know when they'll do something nice for you.
So then you can do something nice for us.
Like get us in to see Hinny of the Hills, which is only the best musical in all of Equestria.
It must be good if Rainbow Dash is impressed. Normally she doesn't even like musicals.
I was gonna say something along similar lines.
Bursting into song in random places at the drop of a hat?
Who does that? Oh, Manhattan.
Oh, that timing. That was awesome.
Always opportunity to do the friendly thing.
Poor Spike.
If some are grouchy, pay no mind. Surprise instead with something kind. Lo and behold, you may just find a smile is what you bring.
Welcome to the Main Fair Hotel. Please allow me to take those bags to your room for you.
Only if you'll accept this gratuity first.
Oh, I'll get you changed.
Do keep it all, I insist. Generosity, I'm here to show all that I can give. Generosity, I'm here to set the bar. Just sit back and watch how I live. After you,
Why, thank you.
please take mine.
Wow, okay.
Some may say, Rarity, don't be so big-hearted and bold, treating strangers like their friends. This town's too big
Grumpy cat.
I'm not about to fold. Where I see a frown, I go to town. Call me the Smile Patrol.
Oh, Manhattan, what you do to us? What if you find a gloomy gust?
It's no intimidating thing.
Just be kind without a fuss.
Generosity, I'm here to show all that I can do. Generosity, you are the key. Manhattan, I'm here just for you. Just for you.
To think my dresses could soon be displayed on the most glamorous shopping thoroughfare of the most glamorous city in Equestria. Oh, it would be my dream come true.
Is there anything left to do we can help you with?
Nothing I can think of. The dresses are all completely finished, all made from a fabulous new fabric I've been developing for months. Stretchy, but not clingy. Shimmery, but not showy.
Sounds amazing.
There's nothing left for me to do but check in at the runway with my dresses by 2 this afternoon.
Well, that's funny, because that clock over there makes it seem like that's only 10 minutes from now.
Oh, my ribbons and threads. And the runway ballroom is all the way across town. If I don't get there, I'm disqualified. Taxi!
Oh no, we've got to help her find a cab now.
I'm on it. Hey, buddy, is this cab taken?
The line ends back there, buddy.
Huh?
What? Does every pony in this town want a cab?
I'm afraid getting a taxi at this time could prove almost impossible.
Please, won't you let her have this taxi? She has somewhere very important to be right away.
Not likely. She can get in line like the rest of us.
Oh, it's no use. The cab drivers just drive right past to get to the next pony in line.
New wheel works like a charm. So now which of you nice folks are hopping in?
Fashion Runway Plaza in 7 minutes. Can you make it?
Hang on!
That was close.
Yeah.
Any pony else got a sneaking suspicion we're forgetting something?
The dresses!
I just don't see that Rarity would miss the check-in time, forget her
Every
dresses.
pony's gathered in front of the runway and about to start, so you'll just have to bring your dresses along with you and store them backstage later.
My dresses! How could I possibly forget them? I'm doomed.
Got 'em right here, man. Your friends told me you need these in a hurry, so I offered to race them over myself. Anything for that nice mare, I told them.
I made it! And with seconds to spare. Hello, every pony. Pleased to meet you all.
Rarity, I presume.
You must be Prim Hemline, the host of this grand event. How do you...
Miss Rarity, how is it that all your competitors are here half an hour early, and yet you arrive seconds before we begin?
Just lucky, I guess.
Once we're done here, you're to finish setting up backstage so you'll be ready for your run-through appointment. You'll show your designs last. We keep to a precise schedule, so let's try to be more than a few seconds early. Tomorrow is the contest to see which one of you gets to stay to meet top designers all across the city. The rest of you must go home early. So sad. Dismissed.
I'm so glad you made it, Rarity.
Me too. But everything just seems to keep working out.
Don't you remember me? Surrey Polo Mare from the Ponyville Knitters League?
Oh, yes, of course. I thought you looked familiar, but I couldn't place it. You haven't been back in years.
She don't remember her at
Because
all.
I moved here to make it in the big city. Okay.
Oh, good for you, sir.
It's so good to see you. And now here we are, competing. Okay.
Yes. Well, good luck.
Oh, I don't need luck. Would you like a hoof with your things?
Why, thank you so much.
My, your collection is gorgeous.
Oh, now. I'm sure your collection is equally lovely, if not more so.
That's all right, but nothing like this. Take my culottes, for example. They are simply crying out for just the right accent, but I haven't the slightest notion where Actually, just a touch of this fabric could be perfect with it. Oh, hey, would you mind terribly if I took a swatch?
Oh, not at all. Here, I have loads extra.
Rarity.
Sure.
Rarity.
Positive. Well, it's been wonderful getting caught up, and I don't wish to be rude, but I need to finish my preparations, and I am a bit late as it is.
Oh, Rarity.
Hello. I'm here half an hour early for my run-through appointment, just the way Prim likes.
Get in line over there.
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Oh, my, that fabric's gorgeous. Did you make that yourself?
Why, yes. It's stretchy, but not clingy.
Shimmery, but not showy. And the entire line is in the same adorable pattern. It works on everything from skirts to tops to shoes.
Oh, bravo! I've never seen anything like it.
You stole my fabric!
I didn't steal it, okay? You gave it to me, remember?
I gave you the fabric for accents, not for your whole line. And how could you possibly make all those outfits out of it so fast?
Fast? Ha! Coco Palmel here took practically forever. Nearly got me completely disqualified.
Well, I wanted to make sure you'd win, so I took the extra time to...
Quiet! I pay an assistant to sew and get coffee, not talk. Okay?
Oh, goodness.
How could this happen?
Oh, sweetie, don't blame yourself. It takes some small-town fillies a while to learn it's every pony for herself in the big city, okay? Hope you realize how fortunate you are to have me as a mentor. Now get me some coffee!
Oh my gosh, what a great afternoon. That was almost too much fun. Better pace yourself, because the rest of the day is jam-packed.
First, there's the salon appointment to get our veins done.
Then our fancy dinner at the Farfield Tavern.
And after that?
Hitting on the hills! Is everything okay? You got the dresses the bellhop brought you and everything, right? But he said he brought them.
And then Surrey stole them! I met one of the other contestants.
Wasn't that
with some of my
yesterday?
one-of-a-kind fabric, and then she turned it into a wardrobe just like mine. Only now it looks like I'm the one copying her. My generosity has ruined me, I tell you. Ruined!
Now, Rarity, whatever went wrong, we're all here to help you get through it, no matter what it takes.
Come on, Rarity, buck up. All we need is some fabric, and you'll be back in business.
This new line is going to be marvelous. Perhaps even better than the last. It's daring, it's bold. Perhaps I still have a chance after all.
Oh. She's running a sweatshop now.
Twilight, sew these pieces together according to that pattern there.
You said if we skip dinner at the Farfield Tavern, you'd order a meal for us to eat while we keep working.
Don't fret, it'll be here in an hour. That's not going to be a problem, is it?
Well, we're supposed to be watching Henny of the Hills by then.
Oh, I see. I go out of my way to get you tickets for a show, and this is how you repay me? By abandoning me in my hour of need? Fine! Go and see Henny of the Hills tonight, and then tomorrow morning when you come to see my fashion show without any fashion to show, you can have more entertainment! Oh, why look! There's our friend Rarity going down in flames! Isn't friendship magic?
Rarity, calm down. What's gotten into you?
What's gotten into you? Oh, go ahead! See your little show! Congratulations, Philly! Sounds like you've all figured out already it's every pony for herself in this town!
Poor everybody.
There. That's the last of them.
Finally!
Thank you.
You're welcome!
Let's have an round of applause for Surrey Polo Mare's amazing collection.
Not that you sound biased or anything.
That fabric, so original.
Well, look who's here. Gonna show off your copycat collection?
And now, Rarity from Ponyville with her brand new line. And I mean brand new. Hotel Chic.
Some of that high culture stuff I don't understand. At least the previous dresses look semi-normal.
Oh, they're liking it. I think I may have just won this thing. Oh, I can't wait to celebrate with my friends. They didn't come. What have I done?
You guilt-tripped them. Pretty much.
Rarity, they all adore you. Aren't you going to tell them about your fabulous pieces?
I have to go.
Come back at once! This is unheard of!
How do you do, ma'am? Contest going well?
No time to talk. I have to find my friends.
Oh, they're gone already. I saw them headed out this morning.
Oh, no. Back to Ponyville, I imagine. Oh, they worked so hard on my behalf, and I repaid them with unkindness. What have I done? Oh, here you are.
But, miss, I didn't do anything!
Aww.
Oh, Manhattan, what have I done? The thought of Fashion Week was fun, but I went way too far. My friends gave to me in ways so kind, and I gave them nothing but a hard time. And now alone I stand, and now alone I stand.
I need a moment with Prim Hemline. I have to rush back to Ponyville, but I just wanted to thank her first for...
You best steer clear of Prim for a while. She's pretty furious. Isn't that right?
Yes. There you all are. I can't believe it. I thought you went back home.
We missed the show because we overslept. Surrey told us you lost. We're really sorry.
I lost? You know what? I don't even care. I'm just happy you're all still here after how I treated you. Taking advantage of your friendship the way I did. How could you ever see past it?
Yeah, you were pretty rotten.
Wow, Applejack. I know your thing is honesty, but come on!
Last night we may
Thanks,
not have seen
Rainbow.
you at your best, but we know you, and we would never let one thing like that change how we feel about you.
Oh, thank you. You really are the most wonderful friends a pony could have. You know, I already arranged to make it up to you this afternoon. Hope you're all available for an exclusive performance of Hinny of the Hills.
And that is how it's done. Pretty clever how I convinced her to stay away from Prim, wasn't it? Wouldn't have wanted her to find out the truth now, would we?
Man, she really did get him an exclusive showing, huh?
That was even better than I imagined.
I loved it! I mean, it was aight. How did you ever get them to agree to do an extra performance just for us?
Remember my costume designer friend who got me the tickets? Well, I offered to make all the costumes for his next show. Here in Manhattan?
Well, yes. It will keep me away from Ponyville for a while. But I so wanted you to see this show. And working for this designer is such a great opportunity. We know. We're happy for you, Rarity. We're just sad for us.
Mind if I join you?
Sure. Come on down. This is the first place trophy for Fashion Week. With my name on it. But I thought I lost.
You didn't. You won. Suri was hoping that if you didn't claim your prize, the judges would consider it a forfeit and first place would go to her. So, she lied to make you and your friends go away and, well, I lied too. I've worked for Suri for so long, I started to believe that it really is every pony for herself in this town. Until I saw how generous you were with your friends, and how generous they were with you. It made me start believing there was something better for me out there. So I quit. I brought you something to say thank you.
I suppose you'll need a job now that you're no longer with Suri.
How would you like to work for my friend making all the costumes for his next show? Manhattan was simply grand.
I guess that's one way to keep her in Ponyville.
But I learned that while there are ponies who will take advantage of your generosity, you should never, ever let that cause you to abandon your generous spirit. Nothing feels worse than taking advantage of the giving nature of your friends.
So that was that. It was okay. I guess I had a decent storyline. I did feel sorry for Rarity for most of it. Whenever that Suri pony asked for a swatch, she probably should have just gave her a swatch instead of the entire bolt of fabric, of her unique fabric that she'd spent months developing. And then if that Suri, she sells any of her designs, how is she gonna make more fabric? She didn't design it in the first place. And like I say, I just don't see Rarity losing track of time, especially with something so important. So her getting there without the dresses and just a few seconds before time, I don't know, that seemed unnecessary to me. I guess the only reason why they did that was to make it so she'd go last. So whenever the other chick stole her clothes, it would make Rarity look like the imitator. And like I say, Rarity freaking out, which we've seen her freak out plenty of times before. And this time she guilt-tripped everyone into trying to help her, which, you know, I understand. She was all stressed and needed to get this done, and they did offer to help, but I don't know. That was just an okay episode for me. And like I say, I've gotten to where I like Rarity. And I did feel for her, but I don't know that I would just pop this episode on just to watch it. It'd just be more of a marathon thing, I think. And I didn't even care for the song too much. I mean, it was pretty, but I think they've done better. I don't know. I think I'd just give this episode a meh to me. I really can't think of anything else. I guess I'll end this here, and I will see y'all later. Bye.